Hi student, again we are here with our same topic. It's our three-dimensional geometry. Till now we have discussed in our last classes that how can we find out equation of plane which is passes through the intersections of two given planes, and we have seen its vector form as well as its Cartesian form. Vector form is given by our vector r1 plus vector r in bracket n1 plus lambda n2 is equal to d1 plus lambda d2, and the Cartesian form is given as, if we have equations of plane in the given form, is what? Ax plus by plus cz is equal to some d1. Then we can also change it's by something if our equations of plane is given by a1x plus b1y plus c1z equal to d1, and second equation of plane Cartesian form is given by a2x plus b2y plus c2z plus c2 is equal to d2. Then our equation of plane in Cartesian form is given by a1x plus b1y plus c1z minus d1 is equal to lambda times a2x plus b2y plus c2z minus d2 equal to 0. Then now look, today we are going to do some problems which are based on the equation of plane. We are going to find out the equation of plane passing through the intersection point of two given planes. Then we start with one of the problems. The intersection point of two given planes. Find the Cartesian form of equation of plane which is passes through the plane is given by x plus y plus z equals to 6. First, x plus y plus z equals to 6. This is our equation, this is our plane 1. Equation of plane 1, and second one is given by 2x plus 3y plus 4z equal to, that's just takes, that's equal to minus 5. Now what is our equation? We have to find the Cartesian form equation of plane which is passes through the point plane x plus y plus z equal to 6 and 2x plus 3y plus 4z is equal to minus 5. And the point also is given there, and the points 1 1 1 1 1 and 1. Now look, we have to find out the equation of plane which is passes through the intersection point of these planes and the point 1 1 1. Now look, we have two planes and our equation of plane is passes through this intersection point of these given planes. Our equation is in Cartesian form. Then what is our equation of plane in the Cartesian form given by when it passes through the what? Intersection of the given two planes. Now it's given by, look what is our Cartesian form, equation of plane which is passes through intersection points of plane 1 and plane 2. Now look, what is our equation? It's given by x plus y plus z minus 6 plus lambda 2x plus 3y plus 4z plus 5 is equal to 0. This is our equation of plane. Now we are going to further first of all simplify it, taking the common x and y and z and d1 z. Then what we have? We have seen that it's what? This x. This is 2 lambda x. Then x is what? 1 plus 2 lambda plus y 1 plus 3 lambda plus z 1 plus 4 lambda. Now again it's of minus 6 plus minus 6 plus 5 lambda equal to 0. Now look, this is our equation of plane passes through the intersection of these given two planes. Now look, it passes through the point 1 1 1. If our this equation is equation of plane is passes through the point 1 1 and 1, then obviously this point 1 1 1 satisfies are going to satisfy the equation of plane. Now look, we are going to put at the place of x, y, z, what 1, 1, 1. Then putting the 1, 1, 1. Obviously, this value is not going to change. Then what? On putting x equal to 1, y equal to 1, and z equal to 1 here. What do we have? We have 1 plus 2 lambda plus 1 plus 3 lambda plus 1 plus 4 lambda, and it's a minus 6 plus 5 lambda equal to 0. Now from here we are going to find out the value of lambda. 2, 3, 5, 4, 9 plus 5. Now we have 14 lambda. 14 lambda is equal to 1 plus 1 2 plus 1 3 minus 6 minus 3, then we have 3. From here we get the value of lambda as 3 is to 14. Now we are going to find out the value of lambda is as 3 by 14. Now what do we do? We are going to find out this value of lambda. Putting this value of lambda in the here, we can take this equation 2. Also can put the value of lambda here also. Just take it's 2. Putting the value of lambda in equation 2. And what is our equation? Let's put 3 upon 14. 3 upon 14. 3 to 6 upon 14. 14 plus 6. 20 upon 14. Then we have 20 upon 14x. Here we 3 upon 14. 3, 3, 9. 9 upon 14. 14 plus 9. 23. 23 upon 14y plus here we get put lambda, then 4, 3, 12, 12 upon 14, 14 plus 12, 26 upon 14, 26 upon 14z plus it's a 15 upon 14, 14 6 is 84, and then we have here 15, then we have difference is what 14, 5, 9, 7, 1, 6, then we have minus 69. Minus 69 upon 14 equal to 0. Multiply all these terms by 14, and what we have by 20x plus 23y plus 26z minus 69 equal to 0. This is our equation of plane. What is our equation of plane? It's just 20x plus 23y plus 26z minus 69 is equal to 0. 20x plus 23y plus 26z, also we can write down 23x plus 20x plus 23y plus 26z equal to 69. This is our equation of plane, which is passes through the intersection of these given two planes and also passes through the point 1, 1 and 1. Now look, this is the way to get the equations of plane when we are going to find out the equation of plane passing through the any point. Now look, we have discussed the equations of plane. Now what? We are going to find out how can we find out any pilars. Look, when all of you read about any equations of line in class 11, then you have equations of line is given as something ax plus by plus c. Then you have learned there the equations of line parallel to a given line is there. Then there is one of the question is arises in your mind that it's we have some equations of plane parallel to the given plane here, and we can find out equations of plane parallel to the given planes. Then how can we find out the equations of plane parallel to the any given planes? To find out, just look, suppose we have to find out the equation of plane parallel to a given plane. Look, just suppose we have to find out equation of plane parallel to a given plane. Just suppose our equation of plane is we have equation of plane given as ax plus by plus cz equal to d. This is our equation of plane. Now look, what we are going to do? We are going to take just the equation of plane parallel to this given plane is given by a1x plus b1y plus c1z equal to some. We take k. Don't take k here. Just take d1 there. Now look, we have assumed that this is our equation of plane parallel to a given plane ax plus by plus cz equal to d. Now if this look up, if our these planes are parallel, then what is have you remember that this is ABC gives the directions ratios. If these planes are parallel, then their directions ratios are also parallel. Then what is the condition of parallelism for directions ratios? What we have? Yeah, we have A by A1 is equal to B by B1 is equal to C by C1. So suppose we have take some key there. Then what we do? We are going to find out the values of if we just taking, because we have to take the values of A1, B1, C1. Just suppose we are going to take the ratios as A1 is to A. So suppose we take A1 is to A equal to B1 is to B equal to C1 is to C. Then what is the values of A1, B1, C1 in the terms of K is given by A1 is equal to AK, B1 is equal to BK and C1 equal to CK. Now we have find out the values of A1, B1, C1 in the terms of A, B and C, A, K, B, K and C, K. Now look, when we are going to put these values A1, B1, C1 in this question number 2, then what do we have? We have AKX plus BKY plus CKZ equal to D1, or also we can write down it AX plus BY plus CZ equal to D1 by lambda is equal to D1 by lambda. Now we can take this is our this is our equation of plane parallel to this given plane. We can also take this D1 by lambda for some arbitrary K. What is our K? Which is the values of K, the difference values of K. The different values of K gives the gives the difference members of the family. For the difference values of K, we are going to find out difference members of the family. Look, what we have discussed here. Till now we have discussed that the equations of plane parallel to a given plane. If we have any equation of plane is given by Ax plus By plus Cz equal to D, then its equation parallel to this plane is given by what? It's given by A1x plus B1y plus C1z is equal to D1. If our these equations 1 and 2 are parallel, then what is our conditions? Then our conditions for this plane to parallel is what? A1 by A equal to B1 by B equal to C1 by C equal to K. Then we get A1 equal to AK, B1, BK, C1, CK. Putting these values in equation 2, we have find out the any parallel equations is given by AX plus BY plus CZ equal to K. For different values of K, we are going to find out different members of the plane family, which is parallel to the given equation there. Then look out. Look, we get parallelism concept. Also, means after discussions, what we have learned there, the family of planes parallel to a given plane. Family of planes parallel to given planes. We are going to find out the family of planes parallel to be given planes. Just suppose we have a equation like that Ax plus By plus Cz equal to D. Then the family of plane parallel to this given plane is given by, how can be given by? Yes, obviously the same as the line of equation is that Ax plus By plus Cz equal to K. This represent what is equation of plane parallel to the plane Ax plus By plus Cz equal to D. The different values of K gives the different members of the family. This is for the Cartesian form. Just suppose we have in vector form our equation is given as Then what is your equation of plane parallel to this one is given by then our equation of plane given to parallel this plane is given by r dot n equal to k. Now look, we have discussed our equations of plane to the given planes. Look, just suppose we have to find out the distance between these parallel planes. If we want to find out distance between this parallel plane, distance between these parallel planes, if it is in our Cartesian form, and how can we find out our difference between these parallel planes? Obviously, these are parallel when we take difference of this distance from the origin, and distance is given by which is greater, which is not, then we are taking the absolute values of d minus k and divided by the, what is this? It's a magnitude of this plane, a square plus b square plus c square. When our equation given in the Cartesian form, then the distance between the parallel planes is given by, how can be given by? It is given by absolute of d minus k is to what? A square under root a square plus b square plus c square. This is for what? When our equation is given in the Cartesian form. When our equation is given in vector form, then how can we find out the distance between two parallel planes in this form? In this case, our distance is given by absolute of d minus k to the n cap. Sorry, it's a magnitude of n cap. Now look, what we have discussed? We have discussed how can we find out distance between the planes when we have two parallel planes there. Then how can we find out the distance between two parallel planes? Now look, we are going to solve some basic problems on it. The given what we have discussed, the given concept there. Now we are going to solve some basic problems on the given topic. Now we are going to do some questions which are based on our distance based. We are going to find out distance between two parallel planes. Let's look up. We have to find the equation of the plane through 1, 4, minus 2 that is parallel to the plane. We have given one equation of plane is as, we have given equation of plane as minus 2x plus y minus 2x plus y. We have given one of the equation of plane minus 2x plus y and minus 3z equal to 7. Now, we have given equation of plane 2x plus y minus 3z equal to 7. Find the equation of the plane which is passes to the point. This plane is passes to the point is what? 1, 4 and minus 2. Look, we have to find out the equation of plane. Find the equation of the plane passes to the point P 1, 4 minus 2 that is parallel to the plane. Parallel to this plane. Now the equation of plane parallel to, we take 1, parallel to 1. What is our equation? It's a minus 2x plus y minus 3z is equal to k. This is our equation of plane parallel to a given plane. Now this look. Now our this equation of plane is passes through which point? Our this equation of plane passes through the point 1, 4 and minus 2. Then our this place is given point, and now we are going to put the value at the place of x, y, z. 1, 4 and minus 2. And minus 2, 1 plus put the 4 here and minus 3 and minus 2 equal to k. we have here minus 2 plus 4 and plus 6 equal to k. We are going to get the values of k. What do we get? We get k is equal to 8. Now we get the value of k is 8. Then what is our equation of plane parallel to this plane? Minus 2x plus y minus 3z equal to 7 is given by minus 2x plus y minus 3z equal to 8. This is our equation of plane which is parallel to the plane minus x 2y minus 2x plus y minus 3z equal to 7. Look, what is discussed? We have discussed what? We have discussed that equations of plane parallel to a given planes. How can I find out the equation of plane parallel to a given plane there? Look, till now we have discussed the equation of plane. How can I find out the equation of plane which passes through the intersection points of the given two planes? Then we have discussed how can we find out the equations of plane parallel to a given plane. Then now, look, till now vectors to lines, and then we have discussed in our lines, we have discussed in vectors. Whenever our given vectors are coplanars, then we have seen that the necessary and sufficient conditions for any given three vectors is 0. Also, vice versa, we can say that if the scalar product of three vectors are 0, then these vectors are coplanars. Must be 0. Vectors 0, then the vectors must be coplanars. And look, now after the so many equations of planes we have discussed till now, we are going to find out what is the conditions for a coplanarity of two lines. Let's suppose we have a two line, and then if there is any condition to so that our given two lines is what? It's a coplanar to each other. What I want to say that just suppose we have just suppose we have two lines is given by line is given by r is equal to a plus lambda b, and suppose our second equation of line is given by some a prime. Look, we have two lines 1 and 2, and we want to be check that to find out the condition. What would be the condition? So that's our given line 1 and 2, the line given by 1 and 2 must be coplanar to each other. Then we want to find a condition. Then look, if we want to look at just suppose our first line which passes through, this is the first line passes through some point A and parallel to vector B. And now this second line is what? Passes through some point B and parallel to some B prime. Now look, what about the distance vector AB? If we are going to find out this distance vectors AB, then how can we get it? It's a prime minus vector A. Now look, if our this vector AB and this parallel lines are coplanars, we want to say that since our lines are coplanars, then what would be then happen there? If this vector AB and B primes are coplanars, then what is we have discussed conditions of coplanarity. If our vector AB and this line B and vector B primes are coplanars, then what would be our condition that? Yes, our means this vector A prime minus A vector B and B prime, the scalar triple product of these vectors must be 0. Then our this scalar triple product of these vectors must be 0. We can also write down it's a vector A prime minus A dot vector B cross B prime. This is what? This is our condition for coplanarity of given two lines. This is our vector form. From this we can get our Cartesian form also. How can we find out this Cartesian form for of given three vectors? So suppose if our the points is given as the vector r is given as x1, y1 or z1, then what should be our Cartesian form? It's if we are taking the upper point as a vector b as a a1 I cap plus b1 j cap plus c1 k cap, and taking b prime as a2 I cap plus b2 j cap plus c2 k cap, and taking the point our ab as what we have taken that our point what a is x1 y1 z1 and b x2 y2 z2. So suppose we have point a is what x1 y1 z1, b as x2 y2 z2, and our vector b is given by a1 I cap plus b1 j cap plus c1 k cap, b is given by a2 I cap plus b2 j cap plus c2 k cap. Then our Cartesian form is what is given by x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1, a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2. Look, what is this? This is our condition for a coplanarity of the given two lines. Our given two lines are coplanars, then this is our condition for a coplanarity of two lines. This is a condition for coplanarity of two lines. Our lines 1 and 2 are coplanars. It's a vector form. If it's given in our Cartesian form, then in vector form this is our condition. In Cartesian form this is our conditions. This is our conditions for a coplanarity of given two lines. Just suppose we are going to take some for our concept. Just suppose we have given two lines in a Cartesian form. X plus 1 upon minus 3, y minus 3 upon 2 is equal to z plus 2 upon 1. This is our equation of first equation of line, and second is given as x by 1 is equal to y minus 7 upon minus 3, and last is as z plus 7 by 2. Just suppose we have two equations of line, and look what we want to we have to show that these lines are what coplanar. We have to show that the given line 1 and 2 are coplanar to each other. Then what is, look what is our equation of coplanarity of condition is given by, it's what x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1, a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2 must be 0. Then this is our formula. Then we are going to verify here. This is our what here is what x1 y1 z1, x2 y2 z2. Then what is our x2 minus x1 or x2 0 here. Then we get minus 1 y2 minus y1 our formula is on the difference there. Then we have to be mind that what is our sign there. Then look, it's a positive because it's already a minus 1 there, because we have done one of the mistake that we have to take our sign is what, it's a positive sign there. Then we get 1. Then it's a 7, and this is 7 minus 3, we have 4, and it's look it's a minus 7, minus 7 and it's a minus 2, minus 7 and minus 2 what we get, minus 7 plus 2 we get minus 5. Now a1 b1 c1, a1 is minus 3, b1 is 2, c1 is 1, a2 is 1, b2 is minus 3, c2 is 2. Now if this given lines 1 and 2 are coplanars, then the determinant's value of this must be 0, and we are going to expand it. 1 into 2 into 2 4 and this is plus 3 and we have minus 4 minus 6 minus 1 minus 5 then 9 minus 2. Now look, we have 7 here, we have plus 28 here minus 7 plus, and what we have minus 35 here. 28 plus 7 35 minus 35 equal to 0. Now this is equal to 0, then our given lines 1 and 2 are coplanar to each other. Then it's enough for today class. Thanks to all.